Managing the users that have access to your website is very simple. By clicking on the Users tab, you'll find two areas that you can manage: Users and Groups. Under the Users, you'll find a list of any user that has access to your website and what group they're part of. Under the Groups, you'll find a list of groups, and these groups are made up of different types of privileges that they have to the website. For example, the administrator has rights to everything. If we go in to edit the details on that, we can see that administrator is checked, which checks everything below it, as well as the entire website, which you can see everything is by default checked. If we go back to groups, let's take a look at the Content Manager group. When we go and we look at this, we'll see that they don't have any access to reports or e-commerce or managing users or anything like that. The only thing they have access to is the entire website. And we could even make it so they only have access to the blog or certain pages or sections of the website. Once we have our groups created and we've got all the permissions set up, then we can start adding users and assigning them to specific groups. For example, if we were going to add a new user and we wanted this person to be part of the support group, and they would only have access to the contact manager or the CRM, then we simply enter in their email address, and then we select what group they're assigned to. In this case, it would be support. Once we hit save, an email will go out to the email address that you've put in here, and they will get instructions on how to log in with a temporary password, and they will now have access to what you've given them access to on your website. Now, at any given time, you can go and change the privileges or what group the person is part of by simply clicking on that person's name and viewing the details. And when you go in here, you can simply decide to change them from administrator, content manager, support, whatever group that you have set up. And that's managing users.